Hi, this is Tamika with Pastries, Pumpkin Pie, and I'm here to do a plan with me video in my Big Happy Planner for the week of July the 13th through the 19th. So what I'm going to be doing for this week, I'm going to be doing spreads using my Planners Anonymous kits. This month marks 3-year anniversary for Planners Anonymous and their business. They are a small business that's run out of their home in Australia. And for those of you that have been with me for a while, you know that I absolutely adore their subscription boxes. They are just beautiful. Every single one is just absolutely beautiful. And so I just wanted to celebrate the great job that they've done. I have been nothing but pleased with them since I have been getting those boxes for about a year, a little bit over a year now. So every spread that you see this week will involve a Planners Anonymous kit. So what I'm going to do for this first spread is I'm going to use my Sail and Sea kit. Now I plan to use that for the 4th of July week, but I just wasn't feeling patriotic with everything that's going on, so I ended up not using it for that week. So yeah, I have a very ambitious goal for this spread, and I pray that I can make it come to fruition. So my goal is to take this die cut, this ship, and make it look like it's actually sailing through water. So that's the goal. So y'all pray for me. Pray that this will work out the way that I envision it to work out. And then we're gonna go from there. So I'm actually going to move my planner sheets for a minute. Yeah, I didn't write in my planner last week. And we're gonna work on the pieces involving the ship. So let's see, I need this piece. So let's start with these pieces for now. So this is gonna be a pull tab is what it's gonna be. So I'm going to take this little sheet, I'm going to cut a section out of it, and then this sheet, which is gonna be the pull tab, is gonna go behind it. So I'm actually thinking I will end up having to trim this sheet. I will know how to trim it once I've cut out the little section. Now, I've seen a video on how this is done, and in that particular video, they use a die cut and a die cut machine to cut out this section. I don't have a die cut machine. I do have a Cricut, but I was not gonna pull out the Cricut just to cut a little box out of here. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use my nifty little stencil that I got from Christy. So let me show you guys this. I got this since Happy Mail. I purchased this from Christy at Christy Marie Designs, and I'm actually going to use this to make my my cutout section here. So I'm going to set this down, and I'm praying that I can be steady with this, because you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to put washi tape on the cardstock here, and hopefully that will help keep it down while I stencil this. So let me put a little washi at the ends, and hopefully that will keep it from moving. And hopefully I won't move the stencil either. I did do a little practice run on this. See, that's not even sticking. Let's try that again. Okay. So yeah, I did do a little practice run on this, and I'm hoping and praying that everything will come out, like I said, the way that I envision it. So because this is not as long as that, I'm gonna have to do some math here. Okay. And try to line that up properly. go to about right there. Okay, let's move that over some. All right, so it's all about improvisation, yes? So I knew that this wasn't long enough, but I did it improv, and I was able to get what I needed there. So I'm gonna pull, actually I think I'm gonna leave that there still. I need to now cut into this, but then I'm gonna cut up this foam board. So, I mean, it's already a hot mess. So, I'm actually gonna use the back of a sticker book. I'm gonna use the back of this Heather Kell sticker book. And I'm going to take my craft knife, which isn't the sharpest right now, but I'm gonna use this to cut this out. Okay. So I might have to go over this several times. Now this video may end up being quite long. I will try to edit it as best as I can. But yeah, ever since I got the kit, I envisioned making, first I was gonna make a card where that ship was kind of sailing. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it in my planner. That would be even better if I could pull this off in my planner. So let's see if we cut deep enough. Okay, so just a little more down here. And then a little more here. Now that I'm looking at this, I think I did put this on crooked, but that is not surprising. I'm just really not great with straight lines, like at all. So it does appear that I drew it crooked, so it's gonna actually cut out crooked, which I don't think that's gonna be too much of a problem. Okay, where's my tweezers? Let me get this little bit off here. Okay. So there we have that. Let's close this up so we don't poke ourselves. So now what has to happen is, oh, and this is gonna be very tight because I need to do the foam on here, and it's gonna be cut really small to fit around here. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the foam and I will be back. I won't bore you guys with that part. Okay, so I've got the tape down, the foam tape. I used this foam tape, I think it's by 3M. So I know I need to cut down the width of this pull tab because it has to fit in between there. So I'm going to cut it. Okay. And then we're gonna see. So yeah, it's gonna need to be trimmed just a tad bit more because you want it to be able to move nicely there. So I'm gonna cut this just a tad more. Okay, so now let's see. And you want that to just pull easily, so that will work. Okay, so I'm going to move these two pieces off to the side. And then I'm gonna grab my planner pages. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this wave paper like as a background. But what I want to do is kind of cut around the waves. I guess the proper term is fussy cut, but for some reason that term just makes me cringe. I don't know why. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll probably speed this section up because I'm not great at cutting and it's gonna take me a while. So I've got that cut, and now I'm going to paste this down. I'm going to get a piece of paper. This is this little scrap piece of paper that fell on the floor. So I'm going to use this and get my adhesive down on this. And I want to make sure that I get the edges very well so that this sticks. Come on, don't start tripping. All right. And then we want to make sure we get along these waves at the top really good. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put a few lines down like that. All right. Let's make sure all the glue is correctly hidden. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to be very careful and put this down. Okay. Oops. All right, so that is down. So now I'm going to take those pieces that I put aside, and I need to position them exactly where I want this to be. So I need to think about, because that's going to be like this. And then I want, so I'm trying to make sure I position everything correctly, because this other piece is going to be in front of the boat, the ship rather. So, okay. And that means that this part has to, okay, I think I know how I want this. So this has to be covered once I do that. Okay, so we're gonna put this about here. Okay, now what I have to do underneath here is put the pull tab. Okay, now it's not gonna pull the ship all the way over because of the length of the tab, but it will pull it a little bit. So now I need to cut some more foam tape. Okay. And what needs to happen now is I need to put tape down to hold the ship onto the pull tab. Okay. So I'm going to do a little piece here. And another little piece here. All right, and I'm gonna press down like that. You know what? Actually, I feel like I want that to be off the page more. So let me see. So it's going to move it like that. And I just want that to sit higher. So I'm actually going to put some more foam tape, because I want that to sit a little higher up. All right, so let me do that and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm starting to think that I do want this pull tab to be longer, because I was wanting to put a sticker at the end of it, so I could always add on to it here. I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I do want it to be a little longer. So this is the piece that was actually cut out of that other piece. Okay, so I'm gonna put some adhesive on that and add that to the end here. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to fussy cut around this as well and put this on. Now I'm wondering how I'm going to do that. This is supposed to be I just don't want it to look weird the way it's gonna sit up there. And it has to cover that part. And that is why the tab needs to be longer. So you need that tab to be out there so you can at least pull it. All right, I'm gonna pause it for a minute, adjust this, and I'll be right back. Okay, it took a whole lot of finagling and things, but I did get it. Now, it's not exactly the way I had envisioned it, but it's here. I might try to pick this up and move it over, but I'm kind of afraid to do so. But, you know, there you have it. So what I wanted to do on the end of this is I had a little knotted rope sticker, and I'm gonna put that little knotted rope sticker at the end of the tab, so it's like you're using the rope. And I'm gonna fold that over onto that, so it's like you're using the rope to pull. So that was my thought process on that. So it's not exactly how I envisioned, but it at least is maneuvering the way that I wanted it to maneuver. So that's a good thing. So I'm gonna push this side over here and we're gonna work on this side. So for this side, I'm going to do like a beach scene. So I've taken some of the brown paper. This is what's on the other side of that. So I've taken this and I've used actually a roll of washi, this exact roll of washi, to kind of make some curves, and I'm gonna cut around this. And this is gonna be like my little shore piece here. And I definitely had to use the washi, because you know I can make some curves, but I wanted them to be nice curves. I can make curves way better than I can make straight lines, that's for sure. And I'm gonna need to erase this pencil marks. Which might be a problem because I don't think I have an eraser at my immediate disposal right now. Like, I have a pencil, but the eraser is pretty much gone. And this is light paper, so I don't want to be leaving, you know, sometimes it leaves marks when you're at the end of the eraser, so I don't want that to be an issue. Okay. I mean, I do know where to go and find an eraser, but that would mean getting up. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just erase any extra pencil markings on this. Okay, I think that's good. So now what I'm going to do is adhere it over here. Oh my gosh, it's too long. I didn't even think about that. So we're gonna need to trim it. Okay, so let me put this in the paper trimmer really quick. Now I do have my new paper trimmer that's in my We Are Memory Keepers all-in-one tool. But this one was right at my disposal today, so I'm using it. Okay, make sure there's no eraser marks. Pencil markings. So now we're gonna glue this down. Again, we want to make sure we focus on the curves up here like we did with the waves. And we want to focus on the edges, because we do want this to stick very well. Okay, we have a few more die cuts to put down and then I can be done with the glue. So I apologize in advance. Like I said, this is going to be a long video, but with editing I can hopefully shorten it some. Okay, so we have like our shore part over here. And we're getting off any excess glue. Okay. Because we don't want our planner pages sticking. I have had that problem before. Okay. So now what I'm going to do on this side is I'm going to put this lighthouse here. Okay, so we're going to put that down. Crap, I'm dropping stuff. All right, sorry y'all. We're going to go ahead and put this down. So there's the lighthouse. And we're going to get any excess glue off of there. Then the only other thing that I think I'm going to glue down, see, we got some excess glue there, is this house. So we're going to put the house down. And then I think that's the last thing we're actually going to glue down. So I'm going to put this right about here. Okay. That is everything we need to glue. So we have put down pretty much all of our deco. Our boat it's there. Our ship is there. It didn't come out exactly the way I envisioned, but it's doing its job. All right. All right, so now we're going to do our functional things, and then from there we'll look at doing some deco. So I'm going to put here, the sea calls to me. Put that there. And then over here, I'm going to put sail away with me. All right. I'm going to do some day covers as well. Like, I have so much to do, and this video is already like so long. I'm not gonna, okay, so that's gonna still, I'll probably put some washi up there to cover the rest of the date. That's probably what I'll do. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can cover the rest of this with washi at the top. Yeah, you can still see the dates through there. I was hoping I wouldn't have to white it out, but it looks like I'm gonna have to. At least try to white out like most of it. If it's not perfect, that's fine. Okay. And then I'm gonna turn this upside down. It might make it easier to do the washi. Okay, where is my cutter? Let's use a ruler so we can do this the right way. Okay. Oh, buddy. So, what I'm going to do, like I said, start doing my functional stuff. I'm gonna put this box down on Tuesday. Put this little header above it, and I'll probably write like to do or something like that in there. Then I want to do some bullets, so I need to pull from one of the other weekly colors. I'm gonna pull this and make some bullets out of this. And I don't really have a lot going on this week. I do need to finish some training for work, and that's probably what my focus will be most of the week. And what I'm going to put here is a checklist. I think that's what I'll do. I don't want that color though. Hold on a minute. I want a different color. So I'm going to use this one, and that's going to be my checklist, and I will for that. And so this will be my header for that checklist. And then over here, I am going to use one of these, and I'm gonna put this like that, and then I can write, that looks crooked, then I can write some plans in this. Okay, and then Sunday I think I'm gonna do another checklist. I'll do it down here, and then I'm going to put a header down for that. Okay, and I think I'm going to put some bullets up there. I'll do some red ones, and I don't think I'm going to put a header on those. So, and then from there we're going to do some deco. There's one bullet, and there is the second. Bullet. All right, so I know that I did pull some stuff for deco. I have this bird or this seagull, and I wanted to put him flying kind of over around here. I wanted to add like some little seashells and things over here on the shore side. Okay. Planners Anonymous goes live on Sundays. I'm gonna put that there. I have a package I'm expecting, and I'm hoping it should be here by Wednesday. So I'm gonna put that right there. Okay, I have this ink, what do they call these? Life preservers. I was about to call this an anchor. I am really losing it. You know, that would be cute to cover that note section right there. Yes, that would cover that nicely. Let me use my tweezers. Awesome. Now, I don't have like very small bullets. I know one of the next kits is where she's gonna start putting like hearts to use as bullets, which is gonna be nice. I think it's the next kit that I'll be receiving. So for the meantime, I'm gonna take some of these bullets and put them over here in the sidebar. Like I said, I don't have a lot going on. So really, these last few months should really just be like daily memory keeping or whatever, because there is so not a lot that can go on right now. Okay, so there was this girl that I wanted to add over here. So I'm gonna have to move this sticker because I did want to add her. She's crooked, she's crooked. You know, when they stand at that angle, that really does make it hard to put them down straight. So I found that putting their head down first kind of helps with that problem. Let's see what else we want to do here. I probably want to add in some minis. So we have like the little captain of the ship mini and this little girl here. And they're dancing together. It's so cute. I'm gonna put her there. And then I want to add her also. So we're gonna add her there, because there's already a limited space to write there, so I don't want to take up that space. Oh my gosh, so cute. I'm gonna put one of these here. Okay. I think that's gonna be it, unless I put something down here. And I'm trying to think, what would I put down there? How about these oars? There we go. Okay, I think that's it for the deco. I have this washi. It's got the little rope knot bows here, and I'm gonna add some of it throughout the spread here. All right. It's gonna be hard to write in this planner, but yeah, I love it. It's not exactly how I wanted it to be, because this part here did not completely turn out the way I wanted, and I kind of want to curve this over like this. Yeah. So then I have my little tab over here, and it's got the rope on it. I think that is so cute. I love it. I love it. I just hate that it took forever. Thank God I already had like some things like cut out already, or this could have been crazy. Let's see. And then I like how that little life preserver sticker just nicely covered that note section. So here is my spread, you guys. I have an interactive spread. Look at this. My ship moves. I love it. I love it. Tell me what you guys think about this. I know it took forever. I'm going to try to edit it out so much, but I am in love with this spread. So you guys know what to do. Be sure to slay, subscribe, like, and accept the alert so you'll miss any videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.